you all doing? Good. Thank God for your life. Um, this week is our last teaching week, and we are looking at the last topic for this week, and hopefully this term. We started this particular topic last week. It is called approximations. So you realize that we were approximating decimal numerals. The decimal numerals, we're approximating to 2 decimal places, 3 decimal places. That is approximations. We also looked at significant figures. Yes, 2 significant figures, 3 significant figures. That is approximation. So we're on the last part of our approximation, which we call standard form. Standard form. Now, one may ask, what is standard form? Standard form is a way of writing numbers in small units, expressing big numbers in small units. So, for instance, you could be given this number 2, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You see how big this number is? I can simply write it as 2.8 times 10. And then how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'll just write to the power 9. I have written this number in standard form. I've written this number in standard form. Very simple. So this is what we'll be looking at. We are going to look at 3 types of numbers. Numbers like this, numbers like that with zeros in front, that is with a decimal point. Good. Then the two mixed together, numbers with the decimal points in the middle. Then we'll know. We'll follow just 3 simple steps. 3 simple steps. So please, let us begin. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to write the steps here so that when we are solving here, we'll know how to go about it. Okay, so step 1. Step 1. Place a point after the first SF. Do you remember SF? Significant figure. So place a point after the first significant figure. Good. Step 2. Multiply it by 10. Step 1 and step 2 is so easy. Step 3, find out the number of, let me call it jumps. Number of jumps. Let me put it in quotes. Number of jumps to correct your new figure. Please, when you watch the video, you need to jot this down in your notes, okay, so that you can always remember. Step 1, place a point after the first significant figure. Step 2, multiply it by 10. Step 3, find out the number of jumps to correct your new figure. Very simple. So let us start. I told you we'll be looking at 3 numbers. Numbers with, like what I did, with zeros at the back. Numbers with zeros in front. Then we'll look at numbers with the decimal in the middle. Then we are done. Straightforward. Good. So let's look at our first number. Our first number is when we have something like 295000. Very good. 295000. Let's follow solution. Let's follow what it says. Place a point after the first significant figure. What is the first significant figure here? 2. So this is what it is saying. 2.95. Step 2. multiply it by 10. So times 10. We are done with step 1 and 2. That is what I'm saying. Step 1 and 2 is so easy. Just place a point after the first significant figure and multiply by 10. Third step, find out the number of jumps to correct your new figure. You see, this is the actual figure, and you have written this figure, which is wrong. So how would you correct it? Go to this number and put your hand where you place the point. Yes, I place the point here. Now jump to where the point is actually. That is here. Every number you see has a point behind. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did you get it? I went to the actual number they gave me, placed my hand at where I have placed the point. I placed the point here. Now let me move to the correct place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you see, like the number line. If you move to the right, it's positive. If you move to the left, it's negative. So moving to the right 5 times makes it positive. So I write 5. Very simple. I've written my number in standard form. Example 2 of the same thing so that you get it quickly. You've been given 5, 8, 4, 0, 3. 403. You see, with this one, it ends with a significant figure. So we need to maintain it. So it's going to be first, step 1 and step 2 is simple. So it's going to be 5.8403 times 10. This is step 1 and 2. Now, I've placed the point here and the actual point is here. So let me move. 1, 2, 3, 4. I write the 4 as a power for 10. That is all. I've changed this number to standard form. So you can repeat the video to know the first type of numbers if you don't get it. Now let's go to the second type. You realize I've left this, I didn't clean it. The number line, you move to the right is positive, you move to the left is negative. Now, you've been given 0.0432. Okay? To do this is very simple. We place a point right after the first significant figure. And what is the first significant figure here? Not 0, but 4. So it becomes 4.32 times 10. I told you the first and second step is so easy. We are done. Now we go into the question. Where have we placed the point? We have placed the point here. Move to the right place. 1, 2. You realize that we moved 2 times and we actually moved to the left. And left is what? Negative. So our answer is negative 2. Very simple. Very, very simple. You can repeat the video to watch again. Another example on this same thing. 0.00315. To solve it, step 1 and 2 says place a point after the first significant figure, which is 3. So it becomes 3.15 and multiplied by 10. I have done that. Now, we go to the question that was given. Place our hand at where we have placed the point now, here, and move to the right place. 1, 2, 3. We move 3 to the left, so negative 3. Very simple. Our last example, which I was saying, or our last type of numbers, which I was saying, has it in the middle. See, the point is in the middle. You use the same concept. First significant figure, so 3.5401 times 10. The same concept. Then place your hand in the question where you have placed the point, here, and move to the right place. 1, 2. But we are moving to right, so which means it is positive 2. As simple as that. Beloveds, if you don't get, this is not magic. If you don't get it, go back, take the video. You realize that I tackled 3 different numbers. You can look at the very first number over and over till you get it. Look at the second number over and over till you get it. And the third number. Remember, very 3 simple steps. Then your guidance over here. You have a number line. When you move to the right, it's positive. When you move to the left, it's negative. Remember, you always go to the question. Place your hand at the wrong place you have done now and move to the right place. As simple as that. Thank you very much and hope to see you tomorrow, where we look at the vice versa of this, changing from standard form to real numbers. Bye. Enjoy your day.